Excuse me. Your attention, please. We're on to the third section now. Which of the following choices represent the sides of a right triangle? What do we always know is true in a right triangle? Pythagorean theorem, right? It does have a right angle. That's a very true statement. That's also true. But we want to make sure that the Pythagorean theorem works. And the Pythagorean theorem says leg squared plus leg squared is equal to hypotenuse squared. Now, a lot of your books will tell you a squared plus b squared is c squared. The thing is, if you're going to look at it that way, you have to remember that the hypotenuse is always going to be across from the right angle. Now, what's going to be the longest side? A leg or the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse. So, when I look at these four choices, when it says which can represent the sides of a right triangle, the biggest number on every list is the hypotenuse. So I'm going to look at these, and what I'm going to do is try. Does 3 squared plus 5 squared equal 7 squared? I don't know. Does 6 squared plus 8 squared equal 10 squared? I don't know. Does 5 squared plus 12 squared equal 15 squared? I don't know. Does 1 squared plus 2 squared equal 3 squared? I don't know. So let's just go through this one real quick and show you that it doesn't work. 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9. Does 1 plus 4 equal 9? No. So obviously that's not the right choice. Let's try B, because B is the correct answer. What's 6 squared? 6 times 6?
36.
What's 8 squared?
64.
Nice. What's 10 squared?
100.
So if I do 36 and 64, I get 100. 100 does equal 100, that's right. So choice B is the correct answer.
How do you know 100 equals 100?
It's one of those deep questions in life. Next up, Mr. Sanders, the only place where 100 does not equal 100 is in politics.
You call me Mr. Sanders.
No, I was actually beginning the next question, and then I went off.
Oh, Mr. Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, we could change this to Bernie.
Why Bernie?
Poor guy, he's a clueless man. Okay.
Yeah, that's just
I mean, he's a very nice man, and there's so much I respect about him, but he really just doesn't understand human nature. If you give people something for free, they will want more things for free.
Yeah, but Donald Trump doesn't.
So, what does he give people for free? And by the way, I'm not
He
a
said he's
Trump
gonna
fan.
drop
Oh, Donald Trump is first.
Okay.
Are you
He said
Hillary?
he's gonna drop
God, no. If I had to vote, assuming Trump wins, I would vote for Trump reluctantly.
He said he's gonna drop out if everybody.
No, I'm going to vote. I got to see who the candidates are first, but I will not vote for Bernie. Okay.
He said 32.
Because Hillary is the epitome of everything that's wrong with a politician. And Bernie, though I think Bernie is an extremely kind-hearted man, I just think he's wrong. And there are things about him I truly respect. There is nothing about Hillary I respect.
What about Trump?
Trump, I think there are some things where he's grossly wrong, but I think there are some things where he's the only one with the courage to say, and he's right.
Yeah, say, but not.
So, well, no. What I'm talking about is things like trade agreements and the workers in America and how it's very, very hard. Our middle class is shrinking. It's getting harder and harder and harder to stay a middle class person in America. And he's the only one who's really voicing those concerns. So while there are things about him that I just can't stand, he's the only one really doing that. And I would vote for Ted Cruz if he also ran, but there's things I don't like about Cruz either. There, in my opinion, there is not a good candidate. And I saw a post on Facebook the other day I thought was pretty funny. Okay, dream's over. Who are the real presidential candidates? And that's kind of how I feel about it. Okay. Now, excuse me. Ready? Now, Bernie uses a diagonal board, divides a rectangular equal sections. How long is the diagonal of this board? Well, again, this shape here is a right triangle. So 5 squared, because we need to stop. 5 squared plus 12 squared is equal to, and I'm going to call this an h for hypotenuse, h squared. So 25 plus 144 is equal to h squared. We actually did this one in the prior video, but in case you didn't see it, we'll do it now. H squared is 169, because 25 plus 144 is 169. Square root both sides, and I get that h is 13, and it's choice B. Okay, so there are all the Pythagorean theorem questions. We have now covered that. Kevin, please.
Yes, it is.
Okay. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's